Bridget Jones, The Edge of Reason, the sequel to the very successful Bridget Jones Diary from a couple of years past. Almost all of the originals are back in the film. Again, Colin Firth and Hugh Grant and Renée Zellweger. And a couple of weeks ago, we had an opportunity to sit with all of them and talk about their roles. And one of the things that we asked the stars about was the pressure of doing a sequel. You come out of a film like Bridget Jones' Diary, tremendously popular, tremendously commercially successful film. What is that pressure like when you go to do the sequel? Renée Zellweger told us.
I just didn't want to do something that didn't matter, that wasn't motivated from a creative place. I didn't want to do a film just because we could. I didn't want to disappoint people who like Bridget Jones, and I certainly didn't want to disappoint myself by being part of something that in the end I couldn't look at and say, I'm really glad that we did that. That was necessary.
Yeah. How much do you think you were actually channeling Lucille Ball in this? You are so funny in this.
Gosh,
you are
very
just,
generous.
I mean, it's like it's beyond. I mean, there's physical comedy, but this is physical comedy that's subtle and smart and also touching. I mean, it's.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a major home run, a little bit.
Thank you very much. I love her. I love Bridget Jones. I love what she allows you to do as an actor. You know, she just has this vulnerability and this childlike quality that it sort of makes the limitations disappear in terms of how you're allowed to express yourself physically. I love it.
Is this physical? I mean, you're like over the top physical this time, though.
Oh, with this?
I think so.
Just more opportunities to do it. Just more opportunities.
Is it fun because you get banged around and splashed? And
I take 30, you know, the fun kind of, you know, wears off a little bit. But, I mean, I always looked forward to those scenes because I was really excited about what they were going to become, you know, what the possibilities might be and where it might go.
It sounds like from all of this, then, that we might see a third Bridget Jones.
Oh, that's the Helen Fielding question, you know.
Too early to tell?
You got to ask her.
Yeah. Is she here?
I heard she was around somewhere.
I think she's at the food table.
Let's ask her.
She's having a smoke over at the food table.
Could be.
So, being a Brit, I mean, and you get into that so flawlessly also, do you feel differently? Do people treat you differently? And how do Brits treat you when you're in your mode?
You know, I have a nice time. You know, most of the folks that I see when we're filming are on the crew and, you know, the cast, and they're all my great friends. You know, I enjoy myself so much. In terms of, you know, the people of London, just really kind. I made a lot of friends when I was over there. Yeah.
So I'm sure you're tired of talking about the weight thing, but so you gained like, what, 150 pounds for this role?
No, it was about 250.
250, and then you took it off. But I mean, everyone's going to ask you how you did that. I mean, you must be sort of like, you know, the weight expert in America and the world now.
No, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all. I'm not an authority on how to lose weight. I can tell you, as an actor, you know, if you're trying to gain some weight to play a role for a finite period, I could give you some tips on, you know, what helped in terms of cheating and whatnot. But, you know, it's a very different situation. It's not martyrdom to play a character that you love and just play her as authentically as you think she ought to be played. That's not martyrdom.
But it's a statement, though, about how obsessed we are with weight and appearance.
People's reaction to it and people's fixation on that particular element of this characterization, yeah, I think it is. And I don't think that it's a necessarily positive message that it sends. How did you lose all that weight? Well, no, that's not the issue of it. That's an infinitesimal part of playing this character and the least important. I mean, it's necessary because it's who she is, and she has a different lifestyle than I do, etc. She needs to be who she is, or what's the point?
Yeah, individuality, right?
Well, it's her. Well, yeah, but it's a big. I don't know. I just, you know, I don't like to discuss it so much because I just
It fuels the obsession.
Yeah, and I don't think it's healthy.
Yeah.
I don't think it saddens me, honestly.
Keep this hair color, though.
Oh, well, thanks very much. You really like it?
So great.
Thank you.
So,
Thanks very much.
I gotta leave. I think I like it so much. I'll tell you what, she liked me talking about her hair, but not so much on the weight issue. She just didn't want the conversation to be about the weight gain. It was actually about 20 pounds that she put on for the role. She's still tiny when you see her in the movie. She's not really what by actress standards, maybe you might say that she's overweight, but really only put on about 20 pounds for the role and then took it right off. She looks great. And she has brunette hair. You maybe have seen her on Oprah or some other appearances. She is stunning with that brunette hair. I really liked it. And she couldn't be nicer.